Hello, everyone. Welcome to the A Link to the Past Randomizer Survivors of Hyrule Tournament Season 2. We've got fearagent and Shinmaru. They're going to race in all dungeons, key sanity, and I've got Gilgamesh and Talon who are going to do the commentary, and I'll leave it to them.
All right, well, hello everyone. Welcome to, I believe this is day 2 of Survivors of Hyrule. I think yesterday's when it started. I should know. I am Gilgamesh, joined by Talon. Hello.
Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the comp booth.
I know, it's nice. I haven't, suddenly, I went months without calming, and suddenly I've calmed 3 days in a row now, so.
I was thinking, it's like, it's time to get back in the booth, stretch the vocal cords a little bit, and why not 80 keys?
Right. I mean, I love 80 keys. I don't know about you. Actually, I know you don't love 80 keys.
I'm just so bad at it.
So for those uninitiated, Survivors of Hyrule is a, I guess we'll call it a knockout tournament. So there are, sorry, excuse me. So there are 25 different teams in the tournament, and they are split into 4 divisions, and basically you're getting matched up with somebody else in your division, and the loser gets knocked out of the tournament. And this will go... That doesn't mean their team is knocked out. It just means that that team basically loses a member. So each team has 4 players, and the first round will basically continue until there are 2 teams left from each division. I think I have that right. Again, as somebody in the tournament, I should probably know how this works, but you know.
No, you crushed it. Yeah, so if one of these players falls, it's not necessarily be all end all for them. Should one of their team members survive to be one of the last 2 teams represented, they'll be pulled back in for the bracket stage. So,
right.
Out on the line, you definitely want to give your team as much of an advantage of having as many people as possible. So,
and this is I believe, the first match for these teams. We have fearagent and Shinmaru. I would love to tell you what team they're on. I don't have it in front of me. I will tell you in a moment.
Well, let me tell you.
Oh, I'm glad somebody's on top. Thanks.
So Shinmaru is representing Team Eye of the Lionel, and fearagent's representing Team Blessed, Fortunate, Lucky, and Lucksack. I believe fearagent's teammate Ravis raced yesterday and did pull off the win.
Okay.
Double Uncle Start, love to see it.
I disagree. I think Uncle Start is garbage. How many people in the tourney? You have a question, chat? So there are 100 people in the tourney. We have 25 teams of 4. So this is the first week. So we'll be cutting the number of runners in half after this week. There are 9 different modes that can be played. Basically, you and your opponent get to choose 2 modes apiece to veto, and then the bot will roll a random mode of the remaining modes, and that's what you're playing. So we have ad keys here today for Fear and Shin. I don't know off the top of my head what they vetoed. Probably the crappy modes like Spoiler and Swordless.
Yeah, I have no clue what they vetoed at all, but yeah, you're 100% correct. And it's the nice thing about having that flexibility of 9 different modes, but not being necessarily forced into something you just absolutely hate to play. So, And yeah, we have a nice plethora of choices when it comes to modes. We have 80 keys, we have some Minimizer, we have 2 different kinds of doors. Like you said, Swordless, open and casual boots. Yeah, it's a pretty good mix.
Shop till you drop sanity.
Yeah. That mode is great, honestly. Shout out to Zafik.
It is fun. All right, so yeah, both players basically following the exact same route here. Picking up the GT Big, so no GT Big in Tile Room like we saw yesterday.
Oh yeah. Bush Crab's gonna help our runners out with a little bit of cash.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. If you're trying to set up a tree pull here. Oh, nice lamp. Oh, interesting. Okay, Shin taking the the Shin route, and I think we're gonna go see a bomb purchase and Eastern play here from Shin.
Oh, is Fear gonna follow?
I bet Fear just does south route to CAC.
Yeah, just looking to farm the bombs. Yeah.
I don't think Fear's enough of a memer to do this nonsense.
There are plenty of those. There's plenty of those who believe in rushing Eastern and Keys modes.
You know, I used to be one of those people, and I have recently come off of it. I think, for me personally, I like to wait a little bit longer, because you get into awkward situations where you rush Eastern, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, I found the Eastern big in South Shore, and now I'm never going back, so... Green Pendant Mire.
Yeah, I've had that problem too, where you go into Eastern and you try to get like the dark or the vanilla big key, and then with only on 3 hearts, you take one awkward bump in the dark, and then you
yeah, especially with nothing to really lead you in there. Yeah, I mean, if the Popo RNG doesn't work out, then you're in trouble.
Right. Shin might also be playing with the fact they found that early lamp, so maybe there is
yeah,
something
that's true.
That's worth having.
So we saw a Harrow Small there in the back of Tavern. That's exciting.
Yeah, and then Kana Burna, so Kakariko already paying off with huge random dividends.
We're going to go ahead and do a bomb purchase here before heading to the well and Blind's Hut.
I mean, having a fire source and the Hera Small before going to Hera.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to do it, like, at least you have the gear for it. You're a little short on cash for Bottle Vendor now, but we'll be able to pick it up here.
Yeah, the money in the back of this. We'll grab them, plenty of cash, and never mind.
Oh,
maybe.
Nice Fire Rod. Fire Rod and Blind's Hut, so that's... I mean, doesn't really do anything immediately. Classic bomb.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Nice 10-pack right after you bought some.
Alright, well, let's see. Small key to Hyrule Castle. Logically, it's notable, but, I mean, that doesn't really help us or hurt us getting anything.
Well, same thing, though, if you're going off the lamp logic.
Yeah, actually, with the lamp and Hyrule Castle small, we could see something interesting in the back of Escape. Alright, Fear's gonna continue on a relatively a typical route here. Kakariko into South Shore. Shin getting a little beat up here.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about with those 3 hearts. One little bump, and all of a sudden you're in the real trouble.
There are hearts, 2 hearts in this room. Ooh, nice full magic. All for a map of Hyrule Castle.
Okay, Hyrule Castle, we got it. Nice hammer in the dam, by the way.
Oh. That's not bad. Alright, let's see which way Fear goes. Alright, Fear is going to go ahead and take the long walk to Agina. I do not endorse this. But I also understand it.
You don't have to defend this if you don't want to. Nagina sucks. I think there was a race earlier in this where the boots were just sitting here.
Yeah, I calmed it yesterday.
Oh, was it that one?
Yep. $50. That puts us fairly close to Zora money, though. If we want to play that game. So yeah, Shin's coming in here to CAC. Going to be able to pick up everything that Fear did. Still looking for something here.
Fear agent, remembering that the bush crabs are having 20, so they'll top off the Zora money here. Having the small key and map to Hyrule Castle, once Shin grabs this cane and fire rod, I would suspect that that might be their play, having a decent weapon.
Yeah, I'm almost a little surprised that Shin didn't just go straight to Hyrule Castle after that. I mean, he had 10 bombs. It's totally doable with 10 bombs.
Yeah, but the same thing. Mirror, sword, boots, anything here makes that trip worth a little bit more. I guess if you're gonna lean into the Eastern play, I get it. Speaking of sword,
what if there's a bottle? Then you could have done Sick Kid while you were here.
Yeah, or Flume. That's a good point.
So Shin's gonna pick up his fire rod down here, save and quit at a blind sight, and then yeah, I think Hyrule Castle makes sense for Shin. Okay, Fear's just gonna save and quit, so not gonna go to Zora yet. Which, without Moon Pearl, I guess that makes sense, because you don't really want to orphan Waterfall Fairy and Zora Ledge if that ends up being something, because we don't have the items to Splash Delete right now either.
Right.
Alright, if you're gonna come do these Eastern checks, yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, I think something has to be in the castle, right? Like, what else is there?
Yeah, we've seen everything else that's in logic to this point, so it wouldn't surprise me to see like a glove here or a flute.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, Mountain Access seems... Well, I guess Mountain's only 2 items right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to lead to somewhere. Book.
Yeah, how about a book? Let's go. How about a Castle Tower? No.
Yeah,
Sword and Castle Tower small key?
Flippers.
Yeah, actually, that seems fairly likely.
Eastern big key, just to be cruel.
I mean,
it would have to be in Dark Cross at this point, but...
how about a shovel?
Yeah.
Zelda cell here. And there's a Moon Pearl. Alright. So that's one piece of the puzzle. So, glove in the back.
I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be fine with me.
So assuming you get a glove in the bag, I mean, trying to think, how do you want to start Dark World? Probably Hype Cave.
Oh yeah, especially in a dense mode like this where you know you're going to clear a lot. Just take the Hype Cave to Pyramid to Catfish and just get it over with.
Yeah, that's kind of where I would lean to as well.
The Sword and Mini Moldorm Cave does give you Skullwoods out of logic without the keys, but
yeah, that is true.
see Fear continuing his route through Eastern and gonna pick up these same checks and get that useless map. I would guess probably follow right behind Shin.
Yeah, I mean, Fear doesn't really have anything else at this point. Shin, please. Alright, what do we got back here? A bottle? Okay, there's the glove. Yep. The classic. Alright, so we now have Dark World access. The bottle's interesting, because... I mean, that could pull you to Village of Outcasts, potentially.
Yeah, Shin's gonna go down to the dam and grab their hammer, but then, yeah, we'll have that Dark World access. I would guess at least to Mini Moldorm as well.
Yeah.
Having the Moon Pearl, they could do some fun stuff with Fake Flippering if they want to.
I would probably wait on that, I think. I don't think it's a huge rush to do that. Although, maybe. I guess if you're there at Mini Moldorm Cave, it's not that bad. Oh!
Well, that might change the tune just a bit.
Huh. So now we have quite a lot of options. We can go up the mountain and do Hera Basement. We can go to Dark World from multiple spots.
You can't do Hera Basement. But not just Hera Basement, with that hammer and mirror, though, you can do Paradox and everything else.
We can do Spike Cave.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right, gross.
I mean, you can do, yeah, like...
I would be very tempted to go the mountain on this one, in the hopes of finding anything like Thieves Town Big.
I would probably wait, I think. I would probably dip into Dark World and see if I can find, like, Hera Big or something. Okay, thank you, Shin. I'm assuming that was a troll, and he started walking to Agina's cave just to annoy me.
Yeah, 100% a shot at you. Yeah, I know there's like a big push, wait for the mids, to see if you can just do Dark Death as well, but I don't know.
Or something to do Hera, because you can't, I mean, you can only do the basement of Hera. Kind of, yeah, this is tough.
That is a good
Early
point.
Moon Pearl with a lot of options is difficult. Alright, there's that sword. And Shin is gonna continue somewhere. Alright, he is gonna do Ice Ride Cave. I wonder if Fear's gonna do that shovel before going into Dark World. Because Fear will have the full Dark World kit, and it might be tempting to just ignore the shovel for now. Which would be kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, maybe one of those things too, where you see the pearl and you just think, oh, Dark World, so that shovel just kind of leaves your mind.
Right.
So Shin does grab Ice Rod Cave, is gonna forego the Zora the Faithful Brain go right to Dark World.
I think that's fine. Yeah. Do hype cape here. I think there's actually a good case to be made to going left now instead of up to Catfish, because you can hit K45 as well. But yes, yeah, see, Fear is heading straight into Dark World now, so this is a little unfortunate for Fear that shovel ended up being a fairly important item. Especially one like Mirror, where you can kind of get away with not having it for a pretty long time and get dragged all over the place.
Yeah, if there's something in 45 that benefits even more for Shin, like the Mitts, where they can just go right into Vu.
Yeah, I mean, it makes Shin's routing so much cleaner too, because you can knock this stuff out along the way and not have to worry about coming back later.
Yeah, you're gonna isolate a lot less with that mirror.
There's a small key to Skullwoods. All right, that's not super important. Looks like Fear was thinking about going Catfish, but
No, I think he's gonna check the bomb vendor just to see what the red crystals are.
oh, I tend not to do that in ad keys so much. I just check my menu once in a while and see if I have
Yeah,
to.
same. I'm like, I'll get there eventually.
Alright, Stumpy with a Swamp Big.
Our runner's continuing to bless us with divergence. Thank you. So if you're Shin, you just mirror here, walk up through CAC, and just go into Vu.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably do Vu front of Thieves Town into Skullwoods, finish Skullwoods, and then you can do Graveyard Ledge, and if you really want, you can turn jump over to Catfish. Nice shield. Oh, this lets Shin check that bottle too. Yeah, actually, this is, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, you know you can knock out Skullwoods. You've got the equipment for it, and the extra key just makes it that much easier. You can grab
2
it
keys even.
Yeah. You've got 2 bottles of red, so if it does start getting out of hand, you at least have some backup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, with Hammer, it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, Catfish, just a heart container.
Yeah, looks like Fear gonna join them. Oh, Fear just saw the shovel. He's like, oh.
Yeah, this is not shovel spot. Yeah, I think Fear's going up the mountain. Well, maybe not. It's got... Yeah, this is mountain.
I'm still okay with this play.
It's... In Fear's case, it's okay, because he can't actually do much on the mountain, so he's not going to get sidetracked that much.
Oh, that's right. They don't have the mirror. Yeah, without the mirror,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this play.
So I mean, you probably have to do this anyway, right? Unless Flute happens to be down here, you're gonna have to make this trip regardless. So it's not that bad. Ooh, is this Samaria? That's good. That puts that middle chest in Skull Woods in Super Logic.
Right. Yeah, Shin looks like they're going to clear a little bit of Vu. Maybe hoping for a better sword, another heart, something to make Moth go a little bit easier. Old man just having... Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's something to make Moth a little easier. So, sword in the bombable hut.
All right, this is good for Fear.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a little... taking himself maybe a little bit they didn't do it first, but he didn't really do a ton.
Nah, he just... I wonder
this,
if he saw the shovel and was like, well, curses. All right, let me just go up and get the save and quit point, and then I'll go down and get it. You know what I mean? Like, well, maybe thinking about Dark World, and then diverted based off, oh, I forgot to do this one thing.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was a good bailout.
Alright, so where is he going to take this now? It looks like he's probably just going to go ahead and do the bottle turn in and then go into Vu. East Town, nothing super exciting there. Another heart's not bad, though.
Yeah, if you were looking to come to Vu to buff up a little bit.
Alright, time for ultimate punishment. Thieves Town big key right here. Nope. TR small.
We're gonna need a couple of them.
Just a few.
If this was inverted 80 keys, you can get away with just one.
I don't want to talk about inverted.
Oh, yeah.
I should probably run one of those as a test sometime this week, because I don't think I've played in Flukies since the main tournament 2 years ago.
It's,
Alright.
It's a really good mode.
Shin's gonna do Graveyard Ledge. Fear's going straight into Skull Woods, which is interesting. Big key to Turtle Rock. It's our first pod small. Another big key to Desert.
Skullwoods has some of the goods.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to complain about big keys. Unless they're, you know, Ice Palace big key after I beat an Ice Palace. Neither player checked Lumberjack, right?
Nope.
Okay. I feel like that's maybe something Shin should have done while he was up there and mirrored and just took a quick peek at it, just in case. Because, you know, if that's Ice Rod or something, you want to know about it. Oh, hey. There you go.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
I saw it.
Yeah, half
From Half Magic. Very nice.
In a really convenient place, too, honestly.
Yeah, it saved Fear from having to go in and grab the full refill in the next room.
Well, especially with just having Fighter Sword, even with having Hammer, it makes monster.
Oh yeah, this
just that
makes
much easier.
Almost trivial. Alright, I saw this yesterday. I don't understand not checking the bridge chest first here.
Yeah, agree.
You have the mirror. This is slower because now you have to go back into the dungeon and waste a screen transition.
Yeah, I can see it if you don't have the mirror, potentially, but having the mirror, I mean, same thing. What if it's a heart, bottle, sword, armor? Like, there's a million things that just make this fight better.
Bugnet.
Bugnet. And I fully recognize that both of these runners do not need help with some of these boss fights. Like, they are well-practiced and well-versed. Still.
Right. Alright, if you're gonna go ahead and pull out that fire rod. All right, and we get we get
Hey.
mitts off of Moth. That's kind of spicy.
Yeah, not rushing the mountain now feels like a win.
And a crystal. Well, you know what I'm rushing now, right?
Smith chain.
Ice Palace.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not actually doing that. Smith Chain, though, yeah, this actually seems good for Fear, because he hasn't done Vu yet, so he can do Vu South, Smith Chain into Ding Game, Stumpy, all that stuff.
I didn't see what the item under the bridge was.
It was
Fear...
$20.
Okay, but Fear never went to get it.
Well, he clearly knew it was only $20 and decided not to get it.
Yeah, here's hoping that he's not digging for something later and remembers that.
So what does Shin do with these now? Because Shin's already done all the Dark World stuff.
You just mirror and go on the mountain, don't you?
Yeah, I guess in Shin's spot you do. It's a little unfortunate because you're kind of you are orphaning Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, but I mean, you get the Tower of Hair stuff. You get to check the medallion for TR.
Yeah, you get all Paradox. You get Super Bunny. If you find a medallion along the way, you could potentially dip into TR. Or you could sequence break Ice Palace without any keys.
Shin, once again, thinking, what would Gilgamesh do?
I would check Lumberjack Ledge. I mean, I would have done this 2 minutes into the seed, but you know. And now we know it's $5. So Fear just turned in the Old Man and Sacred Quitter, I think. So we didn't see what's inside of Spec Rock or on top of Spec.
That's correct.
Do you do Hair Basement here?
Yep.
Or do you wait and do
I do Hera
East
Basement
side first and see if you can get a hook shot and stuff before even touching Hera?
Yeah, I would do that first. 100%. I'd go across,
Or
get
maybe
that, hit the
check
dark
the
build,
first
come
two?
back. No. If I'm going out, I'm going in one time. So I would 100% do the east side of the mountain first. Just catch it on the way back. The end of my route would be Spike Cave.
Alright, let's see what this key is. I'm gonna say it's gonna be another pod swap. Nope.
A key of who cares?
Well,
No, I don't care.
you only care when there's 4 of them, right?
Yeah, basically. Once I see 4, then I'm like, well, crap, what's in there?
Then you know that double fire bars and logic.
Pointless, there's nothing over there.
Hey, big key to Ice Palace. Oh, I like that.
I would go to Ice Palace now.
I still
Nah, you got
probably
Kane,
would wait.
Kane and a big key, I'm going.
If I don't find anything else on the mountain, sure. But I would really like to have a small key before going in there, because routing Ice Palace without a small key kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's fair.
$300. We did it. $20 on Floating Island.
Alright, come on, where's the good stuff? Fearagent pulling a TR small out of Hammer Pigs. Fear gonna follow kind of what you said earlier with having not done Vu yet. I'm gonna just grab the Smith chain and just wrap it around.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good as far as I'm concerned. And yes, as Telethar in chat is saying, and you're right, going to Ice Palace with the big key, even if you have no small keys, is actually fine. You just don't hit the switch and route it that way with Samaria.
Yeah, working that sweet muscle memory to not hit the switch.
Right? Small key to desert. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's beatable desert as soon as we can get in there. Or, like, full clearable. Well, not full clearable, we don't have boots. Why don't we have boots? Okay. Flippers, bow. Flute. Okay, nice paradox. Nice flute. Nice third Skullwoods. Small key, so game one should come up here, get that, then go beat Moth, then come back here again. Alright, well now Ice Palace is even better because we have flippers. We can also check the first chest of Swamp Palace. Anybody?
Nope. Not even I would do that.
Alright, Fear finishing up Smith Chain here. Let's see if this yields anything. A small key to pod. That's not... I mean, it's nice, but... not super excited to find that after going all the way through Smith Chain.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna follow up the mountain here now. TR, we are looking at Ether for the medallion. And then Yashin gonna finish up here at Spike Cave. And then, yeah, I mean, Ice seems like the pretty obvious play now. I mean, you could go to Pod, but that's... But... You could also make a case for Shin, if he's gonna head over to Kakariko and activate that flute, doing Smith Chain then as well, before going to Ice.
I don't know. I mean, I like Ice as an option here. I also like the idea of going into the Mire area, getting that medallion, doing those checks, maybe even beating Desert.
Yeah, I mean...
I think you could make the argument for it. You're right. I mean, you are potentially orphaning the torch.
Yeah, I would probably do Ice first just because you can get all 8 checks on Ice. And, like, your boots don't yield that much of an advantage in Ice Palace.
Yeah, I agree. might make a case that with his magic at half, you go to desert because you can beat it for the refill before going to Ice Palace. Yeah, I mean, half magic gets you where you need to go, but with not having any magic bottles available.
You got a flute and $1 million bucks. You can go to the potion shop and snag a green. The thing is, going like desert is extraordinarily slow without boots.
Yeah, that's very true.
Somebody who has taken desert connectors without boots one too many times in cross keys, it is miserable. But Shin's gonna do it anyway. Maybe we'll just find boots in Mire Shed. Having the Mire medallion info is not the worst either. And it is also ether. Hey, look, green potion. Easy.
Thank you for justifying me. Why?
I mean,
You've stopped this.
You already committed to walking that way.
No. Spill. No.
Alright, ice rod on the torch.
Ether.
Oh, that's actually kind of awkward because that's not something you're going to come back for. Most likely.
Yeah, unless I'm going to Mire with boots, then you might dip in and grab. Well...
Well.
I want to see Lambo have ether. Be like, here's
Do
all
you though?
Yeah, because then I just want to see what they think. Because you're like, you almost can beat TR now.
Yeah, but you still need 2 keys.
Well, they need 1.
Well, Fear needs 1.
Oh, Fear
Shin only has 1
yeah,
at the moment.
You're right.
Alright, Fear getting all the goodies.
Yeah, so far this scene is basically go to Skullwoods and go
Fear did not do Spike Cave.
Meh, it was nothing. He knows it's nothing.
Well, oh, okay. Much like the bridge chest of Skullwoods, Fear is aware that it's nothing, so...
Yeah, Spike Cave is the double fire bar of the overworld.
It's just, man, I just hate leaving orphans like that. Yeah, it is a long walk from Paradox, that's true. I think then you could maybe make the case that Fear routed the mountain incorrectly, but... it's probably fine.
You definitely go to Ice Palace now, right?
I mean, I would have been in there hours ago.
Oh, we know.
Oh, she didn't do checkerboard yet. Fear is going to Ice Palace or Zora area? No, he's just going straight to check the Hylia Island.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. He just flew back to 8.
Yeah, this check is super out of the way and annoying. You have to do it eventually. Okay, shouldn't finally gotta check Agina's cave. Get his garbage. I mean, what's our next progression here? Like,
Swamp Small.
yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what gets us the most stuff. I mean, Hookshot doesn't do it. I mean, it gets Hookshot Cave, I guess, but that's kind of it right now. Ether gets us into Mire. No, it doesn't. We don't have Boots or Hookshot. Ether gets us into TR for a couple checks.
Yep.
I mean, we still haven't been to Pod yet.
Yeah, you've got a bow and 2 keys, so you can do quite a bit in Pod. Oh, I'm sorry. Once again, fearagent has 2 keys.
Yes. Nice job on the icebreaker there. We find a cape. There was nothing on Bumper Ledge, so that's not super interesting. GT small, whatever.
Yeah, who cares?
Ice physics without boots, impossible.
It was a nice sliding hammerhead, though.
Another Smolky to Swamp. Oh, baby. Let's go.
Oh, baby.
And there's Ether.
Oh,
Oh, man,
my
we get
God.
all the options now. So do you... What's your favorite choice? Hookless, bootsless front of Swamp, or TR with only one small?
Well, again, if you're Fear, you have 2 of them. But they don't have the ice.
Yeah,
rod
that's
yet.
true.
I guess it depends if they go to Desert
Yeah.
first.
I mean, 2 does let you get all the way to Laser Bridge. Nice silvers. I would almost be tempted to just dip into Pod at this point, actually.
With the bow and 2 smalls, I think I would too.
Just to see if you can pick up a couple keys for something else.
Yeah, because even if you get the 3rd small to TR, that makes your decision for you pretty quick.
Well, not without Ice Rod.
Oh yeah, sorry. Again, I was assuming that was just going to be a thing.
Oddly enough, though, lack of Ice Rod could potentially make the TR play look more enticing, because you're like, oh, I'm multiple items away from beating it anyway.
Nah, not if I'm in the same position where I can go to Pod and know I can't beat it yet, so...
But yeah, I mean, I think I do kind of maybe like a dip of Pod here.
Yeah, if there's nothing that I know I can beat, I think Pod is the right call. I'm fine with that, despite it being full of lies. Okay, responding to something in chat. So this is the Survivors of Hyrule. It's kind of a unique base tournament. There's 25 teams that are kind of going at it to see who is the last surviving team. Right now we're just beginning the kind of Rumble Battle Royale type stage. So a bunch of teams are mixed into different groups, and then those representatives of those teams will face off in one-on-one matches. There are 9 different options that they could potentially pull for the race that they're going to have. Each person gets to veto 2 of those options, and they don't know what their opponent has vetoed. So it is very possible for both runners to veto the same thing. Who knows? And then based off what's left, a bot will assign them a mode. So for these 2 runners, they vetoed different options and were assigned AD keys, which is what we're currently running right now. So that's all dungeons with key sanity. And we see Waterfall Cave has nothing. So runners didn't miss anything there earlier.
Blue mail?
I'm not swimming for that.
No?
No. That was 10 hard.
I might.
So these 2 runners have the exact same rule set. They're running the same seed, but their teammates may be assigned different modes. So some of the mode options we have are just, your basic open, casual boots. But we also have things like All Dungeon Enemizer, or All Dungeon Keys, or Cross Keys, or Sharp to Drop, which is amazing, and Swordless, which everyone loves, and Spoiler, that everyone hates.
Wow. Don't let Telethar hear you say that.
Telethar's better than me, he can have that opinion, it's fine.
Alright, so Cold Stare was a pendant. I'm gonna follow here and do these Zora area checks, which have absolutely nothing.
Yeah, there's no better time for it, though.
Could be.
Yeah, and influ keys. Thank you. Oh, wow.
Who could forget influ keys?
Not this guy. Very interested in what Fear is going to do. Now that he has... Well, I mean, sorry. That's the right call, but now, okay, so he's going to have 2 keys for TR, the Ice Rod and Ether. He's got 2 keys to Pod and a bow. Like,
I think I'd still go in a Pod, but I mean...
I think I go on the Pod just so I don't have to isolate Hookshot Cave again.
Yeah. Looks like...
If it happens
in the flutes. Alright. I think we're gonna see Flute to 5 here. Just kidding. Oh no, are we doing? Oh no, he knows you're watching.
He knows I'm watching. I mean, there's nothing else you can beat, so pick your poison.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, this just...
without boots, this is so slow.
Oh, wait, no, this is going to be...
he hasn't done Pyramid or Catfish, so he may be just going to Pod this way.
Oh, okay. Check the first chest back at Tower, too.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Which... I hate doing that, because... then when you find Castle Tower 1 and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'm never checking the second chest because...
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I mean, I would check the first chest in this scenario.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to if you're here, but it's awful because you're never, like I said, you're never going to check the second chest until you have both Castle Tower keys at that point.
Yup. 2 vanilla small keys. Just break the game right then.
Textbook. room right there from Shin.
Yeah,
Basically flawless.
deep strats.
Do you go to Catfish here, or do you just go to Pod?
I just go to pod.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's like super orphan and Catfish, though.
Well, Mirror and Flute. You can just flute to 5. I guess if you're gonna do it, now's the only time.
Yeah. It's easy to get away.
Yeah, because my brain would be like, but what if it's a pod small?
But what would Gamachu do in this position?
Learn.
Here's going up the mountain.
That looks like Fear maybe going to TR.
I mean, a TR small in TR is not unheard of. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna be a Spike Cave.
I will take the pod big and TR, and both TR smalls in pod.
Would you take that?
I would just, from the commentator in me thinks that would be hilarious and terrible.
Alright, we got one key to pod for Shin. Where was that other one that Fear picked up that Shin doesn't have?
Purple chest.
Oh, right. Alright.
Oh, baby.
Oh, is Fear going to swamp? You swamping?
My guy. I mean, if you're following the last key you got.
Yeah, I don't like this as much because Spear has the 2 keys, so you can do a lot more in pod.
I am a fan of Swamp Palace, and I don't like this. Now, I'm not saying it's not the right. Oh,
Hello, Boots. So those are in Logic. With the one, well, yeah. There's not a ton in Logic in pod right now with how few keys we have, but those in fact are. So now we can go into Mire. That's pretty exciting. Or not, depending on who you are.
it's the same problem. No big key. Like every dungeon you can clear a ton of, but you can't beat.
Welcome to ad keys.
Yup. So it really just, I mean, it feels like it comes down to who made the right random choice. Which is the best feeling. If you're Shin, though, you're feeling pretty good. I mean, you're like, oh, okay. Didn't get sucked into the back, and I got the boots.
Well, I mean, so where do you take these boots now, though? You do King's Tomb, Bog Rocks, and then I guess you just go into Mire?
I mean, if you're following the last thing you got, I guess.
Do you go hover hookshot?
Shut up.
Yeah, I think actually Telhar mentioning that Meyer is good in this situation. Yeah, with Meyer being the green pendant, there's no guarantee you find the big key outside of GT anyway, so it hurts a bit less to go in early.
I think any of these dungeons, if you pull even one good thing out of it, you're like, okay, well, that was kind of worth it.
Oh. See this? That castle tower small. Alright, so far, Fear kind of coming up empty in Swamp.
Yeah, I feel like double dipping Meyer is better than Swamp in this scenario, just because, I mean, doing left side Swamp the slow way, it's just so rough.
I was thinking hookshot and Meyer here.
Yeah. Seen hookshot and TR a lot lately. And that might just be recency bias, but ugh.
Now, I mean, if Fear pulls hookshot out of here, that'll be pretty good. But yeah, I mean, this is super duper slow.
Yeah, this is.
Map and cutscene, and then here is the last check in Swamp, and it's nothing. So yeah, that's that feels real bad. Shin, what are you doing, dude? And now see, this is real bad for Fear, because he's going up the mountain again, and the only thing left for him up here is TR. I don't really get the aversion to pod in this situation, honestly.
Yeah, with the same amount of ease.
Bug net. I don't even know what Fear would find in here that would make this worthwhile at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, and having already gone to the swamp, I don't know. Oh, Shin, yeah. Gotta grab that sword.
Yeah, you're here. This seems fine. So what did we actually find in Meyer? Nothing?
There was a
small keto pod?
Yeah, pod small is all I saw.
Wow, I guess Meyer sucked, huh?
Yeah, who would have thought?
So maybe it is actually TR. So
this is what, Smith Chain then for
yeah.
Shin?
is going to give him Pod 3, but that doesn't put anything new in logic in Pod.
Right.
How about Castle Tower Chest 2?
I guess if Fear did something along the lines like he found the Mire Bank in TR, and something significant was behind there, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So this is the TR small 2 for Shin. I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, Fear finding a third TR small in here would be nice, at least, so he could just knock this dungeon out in one shot. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. He does, yeah, just get half magic. Honestly, just eat the red potion. Or drink it, whatever. Maybe it's chunky, I don't know.
Yeah, I could see Shin going into Swamp Palace after this.
Yeah, Shin's going into Swamp. So, I mean, Shin's still going to save some time over Fear by having those boosts.
Oh, yeah.
So with 2 small keys, I mean, this is as far as... Well, I guess we get Crystal Rollers also in Logic. Is there anything else that we haven't done aside from TR at this point? Or was... I don't think there's anything left outstanding at this point.
That's Tower 2.
Yeah. Well, hey, how about a hook shot in Mimic Cave?
Alright, Wombat. I can't imagine Fear's too excited to see that.
No, this is like super awkward now because you took this entrance, you have to wrap around the mountain again to do a hook shot.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, Shin will be just as upset to see it. Thank you to Hera. I mean, okay, that's, you know, if you have to come back up the mountain, at least you get to do that as well. Will we find anything else up here? Small key to GT, not the one we were hoping to find.
Is that GT3?
Yes. There's another big key to... Nah, Skullwoods, nope.
No, thank you.
So now we get to chase this hookshot.
Yeah, the scene got real linear.
Yeah, I don't... I see some chat about portal saving in chat. I don't know that I would save it too much longer than just Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, still being on green mail, you can just use the Lionel's finger advantage there.
Spiking to pod. Well, I mean, you're going to want to do Hera while you're up here, right? It's so you're going to want to mirror and blow the portal now.
Yeah, I would.
So.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, fearagent grabbed Spike Cave already.
Yeah, they came up just a solo trip for Spike Cave. Alright, Shin heading up the mountain too, presumably to do TR. Does get to check the first chest in Hookshot Cave first if he wants. Okay, boomerang. Small key to turn. Oh no!
Savage.
Oh, that's brutal. It sucks. It's fine. We're gonna want all four anyway because there's gonna be something in Lava Chest, right?
See,
so it doesn't matter.
You don't run back for it now, do you? No way.
Oh no, absolutely not. No, no chance. Alright, should not gonna bother checking the first chest in Spike. Or Hookshot. Alright, so alright, so you get Hookshot from Mimic Cave. Where was the hair? Well, we had the hair big for a while, right? That was in... Or was that in TR also?
It must have been a TR because I didn't have it written down. And Shin doesn't have
Hair
it.
big was in Crystal Roll Room. Okay, so that's 2 key locked. So 2 keys to get to Crystal Roll Room to get Hera big. Go to Hera, get TR3, go to Laser Bridge, get Skull Woods big. It's like Fear's gonna go ahead and clean up Swamp here. This is still kind of unfortunate because it doesn't have those boots from Pod yet. Oh, interesting. Shin's... This is...
I wonder if he just thought, oh crap, I could have done this. What if it has fill in blank?
Yeah, maybe.
And he mirrored after doing... Nice shit.
Whoops. Good job.
Yeah, and he mirrored after doing torches, so I mean, you're right back at the entrance anyway, so it's a little lost time, but it's minimal. I wonder if fearagent's thought process is, I've already put off Pod this long, I have to just double down on it and hope I can just...
Well, yeah, I mean, he's hoping for more small keys and a big key so he can knock it out in one shot. Alright, Shin not gonna attempt to hover here. Tisk tisk.
Alright, so as we see Fearagent going back in the swamp and Shin gonna go do cool, fun things we've already seen, let's take a moment to shout out our tracker, ALttPR. Thank you so much for doing all the hard work.
Yes. Thank you for tracking, and thank you to our restreamer, by the way, also VXR for picking this up kind of last-ish minute.
Yeah, we put in a little bit of some begging to try to get this one thrown on.
And shout out to the runners! Is there a command in ZSR? There is. There they are. Follow the runners, Fear and Shin. You can forget about those comms guys. They're whatever.
Yeah, tryhards at best. ZSR's got it figured out.
Alright, what do we got in the back of Swamp here? Ice Palace Small, finally. And another Pod Small.
Okay. I was waiting for that to be the TR Small just for the ultimate bullet.
So what do we need? We need some big keys. Right? I mean, that's really it.
Yeah, we need 4 big keys. Eastern
and a Castle
Pod,
Tower Small.
Thieves Town, Misery Mire, Castle Tower Small. And yeah, that's it.
I mean, surely this couldn't come down to a Castle Tower Small hunt. That would basically never happen. No, we do have GT Big Key. That was like one of the first things we found. It was in the mushroom spot.
Yeah, I could see a Misery Mire Big just hanging out in GT, knowing we have 3 keys already.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, Shin about to be super thrilled about this hook shot after just doing Hookless Swamp.
Yeah, the problem with Shin was when they were going for Swamp, or doing that.
Hey, there's our
Smith
third
Chain route.
buyer small.
When Shin was doing that Smith Chain route into Swamp, they only had 1 TR, so this was never on their radar. By the time you had already made up in your mind, I'm going to Swamp. So
Yep. So back to Swamp kind of didn't have anything either. Feels like Fear really needs to go to Pod now. I mean,
what else can they do? It's Speedrun.
well, Fear could do Mire now if he wanted to, which it looks like he's going to.
It'll bag him another Pod Small. They'll have 4.
Yeah, that'll be 4. It'll give us the back-end logic, which is exciting, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know about the Mire Firelock key logic off the top of my head.
It's still 3, right?
I don't know.
I'm not an authority on small key logic in any dungeon at all, but I was pretty sure this one's still 3.
I know that Eastern Palace is 0 small key locked. Mire's 2 keys if the big key is on the left side. Okay, well, I mean, that's always been the case, though. I think. Or maybe it hasn't. I've always assumed that was the case. Alright, Shin's gonna go up to Hookshot Cave, get his nothing, go to Hera, get his TR3, and then probably go to Swamp and finish Swamp, I guess. I mean, we're just kind of like following each other here. The difference is that Shin has been to Pod and Fear has not been to Pod yet. Thank you, Tyler Salt, for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. We've got some ad keys here. I would say overall we're fairly even at this point. Just Shin has dipped into pod and found boots, and Fear has not. Tyler shows up, Shin finds red boomerang. Coincidence?
Yeah, my guess is Shin will finish this off and go right back into the swamp and finish it off too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna follow behind Fear, essentially, I think. Although, after Swamp, I guess Shin probably goes back to Pod, because he's already done Mire.
Yeah, but I have to.
Uh-oh. Getting trolled. By Trolldorm there.
Yeah, I would
Guess
guess
he
I had the pod right after this.
accidentally poked somewhere in there to put Moldorm in Enrage. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Fear has anything else to do other than Pod at this point. Other than, well, no, can't even do Castle Tower. I guess Fear hasn't done Castle Tower 1 yet. But you're not gonna go do that over Pod. Oh, this is interesting. Is Shin going back to finish TR?
I mean, if you save the portal, why not?
Oh, yeah, he did have the portal saved. Okay. I didn't realize he had saved the portal there. All right, yeah, that's nice. As long as nothing's in Lava Chest.
If this is any big key on Trinex, though, this is brutal.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Shin didn't do Hookshot Cave yet.
Hookshot Cave.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty smart actually.
Yeah, it really worked out for him because now they can just grab Hookshot Cave when they exit
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah, and then Shin will be basically done with the mountain minus GT, then Lava Chest. We got a small key to Pod. Sure? We're slowly accumulating enough Pod keys here.
I mean, if pod is just hanging out in pod, as it do.
Alright, Fear about to finally get those boots. Oh, and Pod is a pendant I'm seeing on Fear's screen now, which means this big key might just be in GT. Yeah, Shin kind of go ahead and follow suit, finish up Swamp Palace. There's got to be something in the back of Pod here. Maybe a big key to Thieves Town or something like that. And Fear has completed Swamp Palace, I believe, right? It's not marked on the tracker.
Yeah, that is correct. He's completed Swamp Palace.
Oh, there it is. Just kidding. It was there the whole time.
Say another thing, with Fear just now getting the boots, it'll be interesting to see if he ever goes back to that Sword and Desert.
I mean, he might grab it before completing Mire. I mean, you're there. Like, if it comes down to it, it's faster to get that than do Master Sword Silverless or Master Sword Cannon. I think so.
100%. There's your big.
Yeah, there it is. We still don't have that small key though. Oh, I don't love Fear spending all his keys here. Just because the rest of the pod smalls could be in GT, so if you happen to get like the pod big or something elsewhere, now you have to potentially wait for another small key.
Yeah, if the pod big's just sitting in the Dark Maze, this is gonna feel rough. Single pixel movements, am I right?
Yeah. Ice Palace, yes, we got them both. Alright, and then our last chest, 10 arrows.
That's fine.
Alright, well, off to Thieves Town. And
So
then
you're-
in Thieves
you're-
Town, we'll
what?
find our Eastern Big.
Yeah, I can see you're Eastern Big away from GT mode. Are you just rushing? Like, are you just begging for the Eastern Big to rush GT now?
I mean, given that there's not a whole lot left, probably.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Like, what would you find that would send you elsewhere?
I gotta pick up this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Oops.
See, Gilgamesh. See, it's impossible.
Yeah, just hover over it instead. Small key to Thieves Town. Oh, that's so good.
Wow,
that's so good.
clutch. That could be super clutch. If you're fearing, you're praying there's something there.
TR4 in Thieves Town
Oh
big
my
chest.
gosh. The Ultimate Trolls, Castle Tower 2.
So Eastern big in here. Bombos we don't really care about.
Yeah, who cares?
I mean, Eastern big and TR4 have to show up fairly soon here. So yeah, it's just gonna be a GT rush. I mean, you could do Pyramid Fairy, I suppose.
Well, if you don't find Eastern Big, you do. But
Well, yeah, if I find Eastern big in here, I think I'm tempted to just brush GT.
same.
If you can even call it rush, I mean, you're leaving 2 items behind. It's not like you're
Right.
leaving a ton of checks. All right, here it is. Thieves Town Big Chest. What do we have? It's $50.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's nothing. Whatever. We can't have anything nice.
Listen, we've had half magic for like an hour. What do you want?
Yes, you speak the good word.
So, looks like we're probably doing Pyramid Fairy.
Boring.
I agree. Pyramid Fairy is a very boring check.
Pyramid Fairy for powder.
But then Fear will be able to check Castle Tower after that, so that's not bad. Fear must have the Castle Tower small, right? That was in Pod, was it not?
No, it's in Bonk Rocks, and they do not have it.
Oh. Well, he probably checks that. And
Yeah, you check that after this, right?
Yeah. Nice compass. Hey, look, Shin's coming to Thieves Town. It's almost like we're doing the same thing.
Yeah, this scene's been linear for like the last half hour.
Yeah, so we're super close now. I mean, I think Fear's slightly ahead, but not by a ton. He's ahead by about Bonk Rocks, King's Tomb, and the first chest at Castle Tower. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Fear does have to go back through TR. That is a bit of a time sink. Fear also does not have a Tempered Sword yet. Yeah. Fear did go into Mire. Fear has done the 6 checks in Mire. Alright, here's gonna be our Pyramid Fairy. It's gonna be Eastern Big. I mean, Eastern Big, I think, has to be in one of these, either these two or Castle Tower 2.
TR4.
Stop it.
You're the one who keeps bringing it up.
No, I would never condone something like that.
To answer your question, chat, the extra pod small is on Trinex.
Hey look, it's a big key to Eastern Palace. Who could have seen this coming?
Us.
Alright, so yeah, you check these 2, and then you go beat Eastern, you go to GT.
Yeah.
Well, Fear has to beat TR as well, but yeah. Now, if this is something, that might be rough for Shin, because I don't think Shin comes... Well, no, I guess if you have to come to Pyramid Fairy, you probably check this while you're there.
I don't know, man. That'd feel pretty rough to triple dip Castle Tower.
I mean, it does, but you're right there, and it's not that slow to get to the second chest. And get your $20. You think Fear knows he skipped that Skullwoods chest?
I mean, if he does, at this point. There's no way, right?
No, I mean, obviously you don't go back for it, but...
I will take book on Armos Knights.
Stop it.
Just to make it be like, could be.
We haven't seen Mushroom or Powder yet.
I know. This seed is like a full clear's like dream. Like you have to do Pyramid Fairy before you go to Castle or before you go to GT.
Alright, Shin's gonna also go do Pyramid Fairy. Yeah, okay, so with the knowledge in hand that Fear still needs to go back for TR, yeah, Shin definitely has a lead here. It's not huge.
No.
But, you know, it's a couple minutes. Yeah, the extra sword definitely matters as well. Fear's gonna have a slower Trinex fight. Yeah, I mean, Fear knows where the sword is, but you're not going back there for it until you go beat Meyer, and we don't have the big key yet. And chances are we just find the fourth sword in GT anyway, and then Fear ignores it altogether. Oh hey, there's our fourth TR small. Let's go Logic.
That actually might be good for Fear, because they'll go back for that chest where
Yeah, I mean,
there's no way.
If Castle Tower 2 or something's in Lava Chest, then Fear is suddenly extremely in the lead.
Yeah, if there's anything in Lava Chest worth having, could be huge.
Yeah, either of the big keys we're looking for or Castle Tower. We're actually going to be in GT pretty close, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, because Shin's got to finish Eastern and also do a mountain climb, so... The Fear might actually hit GT first.
It's going to be pretty close. Stopping for Lava Chest is going to buy some time for Shin.
Right.
If you're Shin and you see that TR4, you're not going back to TR for that chest.
Oh, no, absolutely not. No. 0 chance. Just bombs. Alright, so Shin's not going to get burned by that. Yeah, there's no way you ever do that. Like, I mean, you know TR4 has to be on the way here anyway, because it's a crystal and you need it before you can get into GT. So, like, you were aware that you were going to be skipping Lava Chest forever when you did the mountain the way Shin did. Alright, that is crystal number 7 for Shin. And we are looking for 2 big keys and 1 small key. Shin's got to do a mountain climb. Fear's got to do a couple rooms and a Trinex fight. It's going to be a slightly slower Trinex fight with only that Master Sword. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be hitting GT within 30 seconds of each other. Especially if the Dead Rocks have anything to say about it. Alright, so Crystal's up at 140.18 for Shin.
You're probably like seeing that small key, like, all right, cool, that's one more thing off my list. But man, if you're these runners, do you feel behind considering where like Eastern Big and crap was? I mean, you don't like how slow it's been, but I don't know that you feel super behind.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, you obviously feel bad about that hook shot, and you're like, oh man, if my opponent went to TR before Swamp, then I'm feeling behind. But I don't know. I don't think you feel super terrible.
I don't.
That being said, it never feels good at, you know, an hour and 40 minutes to still be 3 items from go mode. Alright, so yeah, looks like about 40-ish seconds, I think, difference. Small key to Castle Tower. Alright, there's one. Both players doing the same route in GT. Honestly, this might just come down to Shin having that sword. He's going to have an easier time on the climb. Unless Fear can find another one in here. Pod small. Alright, there's Pod. So we are just looking for some stupid Mire Big. Surely it wouldn't be here. If you don't find the mire big in the basement, do you do tile room? Or do you just climb? Nice quake. Nice maps. I may have temporarily lost Dalen here. The fact that there was no reaction about double firebar room tells me he has stepped away for a moment.
Sorry, my daughter was in need of something. What did I miss?
You missed double firebar room.
With nothing in it. Right? Please tell me there was nothing.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah, there was nothing there.
I missed the pod big somewhere, though.
Yes, we found the pod big in the DM room. We found the castle tower 2. We are just looking for Mire.
So you're saying there's still a chance for some dumb fetch question GT?
Oh yeah, I mean we have that. We have the mushroom. We still have the powder somewhere. And then yeah, I posed the question is if you don't find Mire big in the basement here, do you do tile room or do you just climb?
You know what? If you want to make a skip, I mean you're betting the bank on it at that point.
There's so few things left though. It's real. It's tough.
That's a hard call, but if you feel like you need to make a play, assuming that you're going to,
let's see if Shin feels like he needs to make a play. All right, Shin's gonna skip it. All right, we got 4 items up here. We have the mushroom. We have 2 items in pod. It's like Fear's gonna skip it too, so we're not. Nobody's losing any ground here.
Oh man, could you imagine now?
I could actually, yes. I think I would probably be inclined to skip it as well, but I wouldn't be happy about it. Yeah, I think this is where that sword difference is really going to come into play for Shin here. Well, maybe not.
Oh.
Yeah, Fear taking an unfortunate cannonball there. Yeah, I mean, these rooms with the Zazax are just that much slower when you can't one-shot them.
Just a bit slow on that second shot. There you go, clean it up.
Fear doing a good job here in the gauntlet with Master Sword, though. And 1 cycling Landmo, so picks up a little time there.
It definitely feels like Fear made up some time.
Yeah, it's very close still. And if that big key is not here in... Well, I mean... I don't think anyone's really going to deviate from the path at this point. Oh, Fear unfortunately taking an early fall here in the torch room and is now waiting for the
reset.
Yeah. Oh, no. See, we did see Shin grab sword number 4 there in pre-Moldorm chest, so Fear will get his tempered without having to worry about getting that torch. And Shin's still having trouble with Moldorm today.
I mean, even needing another big key, you just knock out Castle Tower right now after this, right?
Yes!
Yes!
Oh no!
Oh, baby!
Why would you do that? Also, hello, Raiders from Wall Kicks. We're looking for a Mire Big here. There's not that many places left, although we just added 2 more places to the board.
Yeah, you definitely just knock out Castle Tower real quick, and then, yeah, I mean, you go to Desert, or Pod first, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to beat it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I'm running this and I see that book, I'm just throwing up in my mouth. That's the worst.
Yeah, we got Mushroom, we got Book Shins, got 3 hearts. Everything's fine here. Yeah, I mean, just an Aga 2 fight difference at the moment.
If we're talking, yeah, if it's on Pod, the first thing I'm doing is big powder.
Are you?
Oh yeah, and that way, if the book is just hiding powder and it's on powder, no way, dude.
No, I don't think you do that. Yeah, Shin gets to do Aga Tower slightly faster too. Its Butter Sword makes things a bit cleaner than having Tempered or Silvers. So you get to just dash into all these idiots. Alright, time for the most important test. The hook speed.
Nice torch. Oh, come on, that counts as torch. Give it to him.
No, that's kind of weak.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, we're harsh graders around here. Does look like Shin picked up a little bit of time in Aga Tower.
I got one being a complete jerk. Oh my god. Dude, we know how this is gonna end. Give it up.
I mean, your opponent has to do the same thing.
Yeah, but you don't think that when you're doing it. You're just like,
I know.
God, please stop. The mental damage is just through the roof at this point. You're freaking out.
$69 blue balls later.
Holy crap. What was it, like 8?
I mean, if you want a real hot take, yeah, I think all modes should have 0 blue balls because this fight literally there's no skill to it, and it doesn't. It's a time sink. Like,
Yeah.
just no.
100%. 100%.
Oh my!
Is it like at 10 or 11 at this point?
Or this isn't a real mode.
If they have net, it's fine.
All right. Well, 3 hours later.
Yeah, no kidding. I think we got to keep a schedule here. I think this channel's getting used at 10:30, guys. Come on.
Well, yeah. Fear's doing comms for a match. All right, mushroom, not the answer. Fear can save a little time if he doesn't do the mushroom. Yeah, so you know how you were saying, do you feel bad about this seed earlier? The answer is yes. At this point, it's almost 2 hours and I'm not in go mode yet. I am not feeling good about this.
Yeah, I think I don't think objectively it's because the seed was bad necessarily, because I mean it got linear real quick for both runners. But at this point, yeah, you see that clock. It's like when you're doing cash boots and it gets past about 120 and you're like, crap. You know, what did I mess up?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing here. It doesn't matter that the seed was bad. You're seeing 2 hours and immediately, even in cross keys at 2 hours, you're like, come on, dude. Where's the end of this thing at?
Alright, so Fear does go straight to Pod, so this will pick him up a little time if it ends up being on Helma, and Shin cannot hit this switch, so...
Yeah, I agree with this play by Shin. You just go to the boss anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, ever since we hit GT, this has been super tight. So, Shin currently 1 pod cutscene ahead of Fear. Yes, to answer chat, we are looking for the Misery Mire Big Key. That is all we need. Alright, so it's not on Helma. Let's say it's not on Helma, and it's not on Pod Big Chest. What's your first check? Ether Tablet? GT Tile Room? It's not GT Tile Run. That was a joke. Pedestal? Any pedgers? Just kidding, it can't be a pedestal. That was also a joke. What about Pod Big Chest? Alright, there it is. So, I mean, Shin has a lead here. It's not a huge lead, but he does have a couple advantages in that he's basically guaranteed the 1-in-1 on Ganon. But this is super tight. I mean, Fear could have a faster Mire 2 here and gain a little time. Yeah, I mean, 24 seconds is a lot of time at this point. Agreed. Like, Shin is for sure at a notable advantage here, but... Alright, Shin hits the Spooky without any trouble, so that's
Yeah, Spooky's a
less
really good option
less
there.
time for Fear to be able to catch up. Yeah, I mean, Shin would have to somehow miss the 1-in-1 on Ganon with Tempered, which is, I mean, that would be pretty tough.
Alright, now to pull the pedestal.
Finally. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that this might actually, actually probably did come down to that sword. I mean, Shin saved some time on the climb, I think, with the Tempered versus Master Sword, and saved a little time in the Agate Tower climb with Butter versus Tempered. The Trinex fight was faster. I mean, this is going to be close enough where really there's not a lot of difference between the two.
Now, yeah, we highlighted some stuff before where they kind of gave and took from one another, but yeah, a sword, and then the much earlier boots.
You're unfortunately getting an awkward positioning for Ganon here. Got in the way of the warp, which causes him to stop a bit early. But yeah, the boots, I mean, Shin had those boots at least a half an hour over Fear, right? Like that swamp, bootsless swamp, like, yeah.
Yeah, for what little bit of time we're talking about, it's a significant amount.
Alright, that is Arrow number 4 for Shin. Your GG's in chat, assuming Shin is able to cross this bridge here. Okay, he did it.
But I mean, it's as Ganon's exploding.
Yeah, I mean,
that is insanely tight.
That is basically a fanfare snipe. Alright, GG's to Fear as well, finishing 14 seconds later.
That is outrageous.
Yeah, it was a super, super close, interesting race, too. There was a lot of decision points in that one. And both players kind of did the same for a lot of it, but with that early Dark World access, and then, yeah, the opportunity to go to Pod, or Swamp, or TR, or Mire.
Yeah, you're right. There's a bunch of just little things in there that really fed into one another, where execution really came down to it at the end.
And hey, if you liked watching this, there's another race coming up in just about an hour. We're gonna see if we can get our runners in here for a little interview, but. So yeah, this is a win for Shinmaru's team. The something about Lionel's.
The eye of the Lionel, yeah.
Yeah, sure, that's the one. And yeah, so and then Fierce Team will be down a member, but Ravis did win that one yesterday. All right, we are joined by our winner, Shinmaru. GG's.
Man, boy, remember like 90 minutes ago when I remember what it felt like to be happy?
Bro.
those were good days.
I don't know what you're talking about. The seed was great. It was perfect. It was a perfect ad key seed.
You know what? You're not wrong. Yeah, the most 80 key seed I've played in a little bit.
Hey, also, you guys didn't even find powder. I don't know what you're complaining about. You didn't even have to check the tablets.
Yeah, that was going to be my first question. When you pulled that tablet out of Moldorm chest, how much were you going, no?
The words I was saying had like a couple more letters than no.
I got you.
All right, so
just going through my head like, oh, what order am I going to do all this garbage in?
How much trolling were you doing because you were on Restream?
Literally,
I saw you juke towards Agina's cave early on.
That was the one. That was the one.
Yeah, okay.
I did, like, purposefully.
Well, welcome in.
Although I will say, when I got the shovel, and then it was immediately like something good. I was smiling, knowing Gamma was just very upset.
Yeah, we got Fear in chat now too. GG's Fear.
So, GG's.
Man, what a yeah.
I heard
that
you
was
went to pod with one key.
He did, yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty. I mean, my options at that point were, Smith Chain into Hopeless Swamp, TR with one key, the pod with like one key, and it was just like,
yeah,
like, options were all awful.
Yeah, the mid game was super awkward this seed because like you said, both you guys, you had like, okay, well, here's like 4 dungeons with hardly any keys or just awful options, and you really just had to choose one. Turns out it was actually TR with 2 keys was the correct option, but yeah, it's like...
Dude, when I got that second key, I was like, oh my god, do I abandon this in the middle, or... I'm making a play. I'm just gonna stick with it. Especially because, I guess I had no idea, no way to know, when Fear got those boots. But I'm like, I know Fear is a good hoverer. I certainly cannot hover at all. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, I gotta make a play that plays a little bit more to my position. And it's a wrong play, but whatever. It's kind of the choices I gotta make.
Of the 3 choices I had Swamp, Pod with 2 keys, Swamp without the hook shot, or TR with 2 keys, and I chose the 3 of those options. I chose the third worst option, which was Swamp.
Yeah. It was the Swamp Dip was definitely rough. I mean, Shin did do the Swamp Dip as well, but obviously had the boots before doing that. But yeah, I mean, you guys both put off TR until almost till the end, and
it's just so gross to go up there with 2 keys.
I agree. Listen, I was there's no when you first went up there to hookshot cave, or you went up to do Spike Cave, I was like, Fear's not gonna do TR right now, and you didn't. But then at one point, you went back up. It's like, all right, well, what else are you gonna do?
It's like you got to go up there with no hook shot, so it's like this stupid long way around. It's just
and then you immediately find the third TR small after you get.
Yeah. At least you could save the portal if you just go straight to Era. But that's like a one.
I full cleared the game. I felt awful as soon as I went from Hookshot Cave. Not Hookshot Cave, Height Cave to Catfish, and got nothing for it. Just because I've been doing a lot of seeds where I'd leave something on Pyramid forever, and so I was like, I'm gonna do this.
I like that play, honestly. Like the Pyramid into Catfish after Dark World, your first Dark World entrance. I think that's fine.
I felt really bad about it, especially with finding the mirror right after. But then things kind of settled down, and I felt okay doing the whole route. And then, like I said, after Swamp, I felt like, I just lost this race because I chose Swamp. And then I was like, do I do Pod with 3 keys or without, or TR? And I was like, I guess I'll just do TR. And I just kept waiting for Shin to finish. And then to cap it all off, how many blue balls was that?
Dude,
it was like 11, I think.
11.
Yeah.
That
was one of the most times you're just sitting there come on.
It's literally a war crime for ADCs to have any blue balls at all.
Did you go back
that was discussed.
Shin?
I did not know.
Did you do Tile Room with GT?
I did not do Tile Room.
Yeah, you both skipped Tile Room.
Tile Room is the only thing I didn't do. So we got the mushroom in the book late, so I didn't do those. I had Pod first.
I did do the mushroom. I did do the mushroom because I was hoping to skip, not have to do, Pod Big Chest, but that was where it was. So.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't have to, like we were saying to Shin earlier, at least you didn't have to go chase that book down after Pod.
So you were able to get that other sword pretty early then, right?
Yeah, I did. I got that, and then I did the boots checks, and then I went to Meyer, and then got the sword after.
Yeah, because I got the boots so late, I was like, when am I going to go back to desert? Like, never. So
yeah.
I did everything on Master Sword until the climb. Yeah, and I heard that I skipped Bridge Chest and Skullwoods on accident. So
Files said not to ask, so I didn't.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't play very often. But it's been a fun tournament. I got one game in and call it a day. So there we go.
Yeah. Well, GG's to both of you. Listen, it was super fun to watch. Especially at the end there when you guys both hit GT within 30 seconds of each other, and it stayed that way for the entire remainder of the seed. So
yeah, I got to get some because I think I might be doing commentary.
I was gonna say we got another match coming up in 45 minutes. I think it is.
Okay,
I think it's
so I got to go get.
So you got a little time. Yeah.
Appreciate the restream, Shin. GG's, dude. I don't get to race you very often, so.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun. Except for the seed was completely dog crap and awful. But
yeah, GG's to you guys. Absolute pleasure to race you.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again.
Good job here.
Make sure to give both of our runners a follow. You want to say something else?
Oh, no, I was just saying,
saying-
I was just saying, I echo what Fear said. Just like, thank you for the restreaming comms. Back to everyone.
Okay, so everyone has a follow. Thank you to Gilgamesh and Halen for the commentary and to Royale for tracking. As you guys said, there's another race coming in for 45 minutes. A couple races tomorrow. They won't be on ZSR. Let me see what they'll be on. Scoutstrave and Tristan will be on Nelson Alex's channel.
One of them's on my channel.
Yep, and then James FNX and Gentleman at 6:30 Eastern will be on Gilgamesh's channel. Got plenty of... This is Rumble stage, yeah, the Rumble stage. Just getting started, lots of matches coming up, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, have a good night.
Thanks, everyone.